Okay, what's up everyone? Welcome to my, I guess, score watches for Nintendo Directs, or Nintendo's new Direct, whatever. Starting off well. For March 3rd, Toyd, which is all about Wii U and Nintendo 3DS for the summer, which I'm looking forward to because usually games don't come out in the summer, so I'm really looking forward to what the hell they're going to talk about. Tomorrow is Twilight Princess, which I'm sure they'll be talking about that. They'll mention something about it, just like, hey, it's coming out tomorrow. Go remember, Wolf Link, Amiibo. I'm sure they'll say something like about the new Zelda, but maybe not because it's all about this summer. It seems like, so probably not. They might talk a little bit about the new Pokemon game, but again, that might not come out until November or whatever, so I actually have no idea what they're going to talk about. I have a feeling they're going to talk about Star Fox, and the feeling I have is they're going to delay it. I think they're they're going to delay it till June, I'm going to say, so 2 months. I think they're going to talk about maybe some DLC for something, maybe Xenoblade Chronicles. Oh, they're starting, and I don't know what else, so let's just get right into it. Nintendo Direct.
Hi everyone,
Hey,
Bill
what's
Trinan
up,
here
man?
from
Bill
Nintendo to
Trinan.
deliver some new information about upcoming games. You may think you know all about our 2016 lineup, but we have a few secrets left to reveal about some games you may have heard of.
Oh!
We'll begin with Star Fox Zero. So let's kick it over to
Isn't it?
someone who knows all about shooting for the stars,
I knew they'd talk
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Oh, my boy!
こんにちは。
Hey!
I'm Shigeru Miyamoto, a game
You
producer
are?
at Nintendo.
今日はね
I couldn't tell.
I'm here today in New York City.
失礼でしょうね。表はマイナス
It's 3 degrees Fahrenheit outside, so
Oh,
it's
shit.
very cold.
寒いです。
It's a little cold.
皆さんお
I'm
待たせ
so sorry
申し
for
訳なかった
keeping you
んですけど
waiting.
も
Star Fox
Zero
Zero
が
is
完成
finally
しました
ready.
このゲームはね
We made this game to be an authentic action game, the kind I haven't worked on for a long
I have a
time.
feeling a delay's coming.
It turned out to be the type of game where the more you practice, the more fun it gets.
It's ready, but...
The plot and the game structure are similar to the Star Fox on Nintendo 64, but the story and map structure here are completely new. This time, there are teleporters that appear in the game. The teleporters play an important role in the storyline and also have a big impact on the branching paths in the map.
まだ皆さんに見ていただ
Now,
いてない
I'd like to
んですけ
talk
れども
about a stage that we haven't shown yet.
当時の
This is Fortuna.
Whoa!
Packed
Bona
with dangerous
Fortuna!
bioweapons and will prove pretty challenging, so enjoy going up against all new enemies. Some pretty giant ones, too.
Ooh.
There are also a lot of alternate paths in the maps. You can see this looks like the Corneria stage at first, but there is actually a branch in the path on the right.
Cool.
When you take this path, it leads to a new level.
Alright,
if you
some
go through
replay
here,
value.
you'll be confronted by a never-before-seen boss.
Oh!
This boss is also worth defeating, and once you win, you'll be taken back to the map where even more paths will open up. Just like that, Star Fox Zero is a game where once you defeat Venom in normal mode, many new and alternate paths will appear.
Yeah.
As you explore these different paths,
I'm looking forward
you'll
to
encounter
this, but
Starwolf
I
and
don't
his
know.
four-man team. They'll provide a really tough challenge. The player can use the new target mode and various maneuvers and other new attack strategies to battle Starwolf throughout the game.
目指すゴールは
The goal you are shooting for is Venom and Andros, but of course the gameplay is completely new.
けどもここ
On
に
the
たどり
way,
着くまで
you'll
に
realize that there
いろ
are
んなルートを
multiple
自分で
paths available for you to reach the final
最終的にどのルー
destination.
トが自分の好み
Please try it out for yourselves to see how many paths there are.
試してみてください
There's also a two-player mode. One player can fly the R-Wing, while the other player aims and shoots. You can play this way cooperating with your friends and aim for high scores, or you
Okay.
can get together with your family and just have fun clearing each
That's
level.
kind of cool.
Now, to those who have the Smash Brothers
Oh,
Fox Amiibo,
yeah.
yes, you
Amiibo
can use it.
time.
With it, you'll be able to play with the R-Wing from the classic Super NES game, and there might even be some other bonuses waiting for you. I hope you try it out.
それからもう一つ
One more thing, I want to talk to you about a new
2
game.
年前の
Some of you may
What?
remember that I showed a game 2 E3s ago that was called Project Guard. This
Oh,
game
yeah.
is now complete and is called Star Fox Guard.
Oh, really?
Slippy's Uncle Grippy
do remember
is
that
busy
game.
with the job
It
of
looked kinda
gathering
fun.
rare metals in space,
They just put a Star Fox
but is
coating
under
all over
attack
it.
from all kinds of enemies. In this game, You use Slippy's newly invented security system to ward off these enemies. The player uses
Okay, so
12
it's a tower
cameras,
defense
setting them
type
up in
game.
various locations to find and
Looks
attack
very much like, what's
the
that game
enemies to
called?
protect the mining
Sanctum?
site. There
Except
are
you
about
can't
100
fight
missions
yourself,
to
I
play,
guess.
but that's not all. You can also edit the placement of enemies, and then you can upload these enemy patterns online so
Star
others can play
Fox
them.
Maker.
You can play other players' creations, or have others play yours to earn precious metals.
Tough cookie. That's what he used to call me in high school.
I hope you'll play Star Fox
they
Guard
beat
with
me.
people from all around the world. Get good at changing those cameras. Speaking of changing cameras, let's switch it back over to Bill.
Thanks, Mr. Miyamoto. I'm happy to announce that both
That was
games,
quick.
Star Fox Zero and
Oh.
Star Fox Guard, will come packaged together as a
okay.
set. Those who purchase
Cool.
the digital versions can buy them separately in Nintendo eShop, or buy both games for the same total price as the packaged bundle.
How much
Star
is
Fox
the
Zero
bundle?
and Star Fox Guard both launch on April 22nd,
Okay, no delay.
2016. It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
God damn.
You know, there's another Wii U game that's received a number of updates, and I think its fans may want in on
Smash?
a little secret. It ain't over yet for Splatoon.
Oh, okay.
First, we'll be releasing an update that aims to balance some of the gear abilities and adjust
I
various
thought
systems
this
in the
was
game,
like, yeah, you
such
know what,
as
Smash
matchmaking.
ain't over. We
For
lied.
gear, these changes will improve some of the lesser used abilities to make them more appealing. Additionally, we'll be making some changes to matchmaking and team assignments for ranked battle and adding a couple of elements to the Splatfests to improve the overall user experience.
Okay.
This first update will be released next week on March 8th.
Only Nintendo has to do
The second
a big
update
thing about a
we've planned will
goddamn
pertain mostly
update.
to weapons in the game.
Most
In
companies just
addition
like,
to
yeah, it's gonna be
adjusting
update.
some already existing weapons,
They gotta put
we'll
it
be
in a
adding new
conference.
weapon set recommendations. These combinations will feature a selection of
Oh,
some of the most
wasabi.
popular and underappreciated weapons chosen by the owner of Ammo Knights himself, Sheldon.
That little fuck?
We'll be
That
dividing this update
minion-looking
into
son of a
2
bitch?
parts, and the first will be arriving in April. We'll also be releasing information about these updates on our website and via our official channels, so make sure to check it out. Next, a Wii U game you're all expecting that comes with some unexpected twists.
What?
Here's part of the opening movie in Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games.
Ah, kill me. Just fucking stab me with a knife. Not actual gameplay footage. Well, I sure hope not. I mean, yeah, I would be very impressed if they made a game all out of watercolor. Ooh, the pressure went down way bad. Oh, look at all these characters you still have. Mario still love, I guess. He hasn't fucked up yet. Cool. Boxing. Who the fuck is that supposed to be? I mean, I know that's Bowser. Oh, cool, they brought a Sonic Boom character. That's a good idea. Oh, he's so cool. Wow. I couldn't give a fuck less. Oh, hot. What am I watching? Hey! Sonic Colors. I thought this could be at least funny. This sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry for being negative, but the game's gonna suck just like every fucking Mario and Sonic game ever.
A new event is making its debut in the Rio 2016 Olympic Games, Rugby Sevens, and it's a lot of fun. It's also a series first, as is Rhythmic Gymnastics Clubs. Not to mention, every Olympic Games event in the game takes place in venues modeled after the actual venues in Rio. Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games launches on Wii U June 24th. We'll
Whoa,
keep you
that's
updated on
only.
the other events and
who
more
cares?
game details down the line. We'll get back to more Wii U games in just a sec, but remember that you'll first get a chance to earn your place on the podium beside 2 gaming powerhouses when Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games launches on the Nintendo 3DS system March 18th.
Whoa, that's coming out.
Next, let's see
cares?
what's new in Super Mario
Ooh,
Maker.
okay, all right.
It's
here we
been
go.
about 6 months since the game arrived on Wii U, and
Yeah.
players around the world continue to upload exciting new courses every day.
Game's great.
In fact, there are more than
One of the best of last year.
6.2 million courses for players to jump into.
How many
at
of
this
those,
very
like
moment.
a good
Since launch, we've added
4.2
new
million
course
are just
elements
ones
on
where
2
you don't
separate
press
occasions.
anything, it just does
And here we
the
go
game
again.
for you.
It's update time. Now, when you shake a thwomp, it'll transform into a skewer from Super Mario World.
Ooh.
Thwomps were already pretty beefy, but these are an even bigger pain, in a good way.
Oh.
Also, when you shake a P-switch, it'll turn into a key. Plus, shaking a door will now make it a key door.
But don't shake
Yep,
it. You only shake
guessed
it 2 or 3
Can't
times.
open one of those without a key.
Only shake your P
Hide one
2
in
or
the
3
block,
times.
or make an enemy hold one,
that's
and
not
you can
very
make
right.
levels where you can't advance without a key. Which means you can now make courses with mandatory boss battles. Oh yeah. And if you shake a coin, it'll
yeah.
change into a pink coin.
That's
Collect
cool.
them
You
all
can make
and a
mandatory
key will
boss battles.
That way you can make an adventurous level where you have to find all the pink coins to win.
Oh.
These new course elements definitely expand your puzzle-making horizons.
Yeah, but when is Mario
Also
gonna have a
adding
gun?
new elements to online play.
That's really cool.
The update will let you play
good
100
idea.
Mario Challenge on a new Super Expert mode. It'll unlock after clearing Expert mode.
Oh,
And
like-
it'll
like
dish
these
out a
aren't
volley
hard
of 6
enough.
extremely tough levels for you to beat with 100 Marios.
Man, they're
Your
gonna
prize
have
for
one of
winning?
those where you can't
New
stop
mystery
moving
mushroom
or you're gonna
cosmos.
die, and then you
So
also
even
have
if
to
you
collect all the
think
red
you have them
coins.
all, give
Ooh,
this new
Tetra.
mode a try and see if you can get them all. Additionally, the Super
Totally
Mario
not
Maker
Zelda.
bookmark site will see additions such as ranking categories for world records and the number of first
Damn, that one
clears
guy
on
has a
courses,
lot.
inspiring new ways to create and play in the main game.
Are these all real
This
people?
new update will be available for
Shout
download
outs.
on March 9th.
Oh, just a few days.
Sometimes, one
May
of
have
the
to go back
best
to that.
parts of an RPG is its style.
Fire Emblem.
And no one understands that quite like Atlas,
Oh.
the makers of this next
Shin
Wii U
Megami.
game. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp
The
FE
fuck
is a
is
brand
that?
new IP that takes inspiration from
Brand new
Atlas's
IP,
own
okay.
titles and the Fire Emblem series. It's an energetic fusion of the deep RPG gameplay you'd expect from an Atlas game and the adrenaline-fueled fun of a huge pop idol concert. Every inch oozes style.
Oh, my
from the
dreams
in-game
are
music
coming
videos
true.
and commercials to the hot new tracks from Avex, the company behind some of the biggest pop stars in Japan. And speaking of, the game is based in Japan, so we're keeping its original VO track.
Oh, just
and
like
adding
in Japan,
English
everybody's
subtitles.
green and red. I forgot about that. Japan sure is weird.
If you consider yourself a JRPG fan or just someone daring enough to try something new, look no further. Your summer is now complete.
Oh, really?
Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE will arrive
Sharp
stateside
FE?
June 24th.
It's just like
You may remember
quarter
this next
pound
title from the
space
Nintendo
hashtag
Direct last year.
hashtag
Lost
hashtag
Reavers is
hashtag
Bandai
FE.
Namco's latest free-to-play online co-op action game. Team up with other adventurers online to fight zombies and solve puzzles
Oh, is this
as
that
you search
fucking
for valuable
treasure
treasure
game?
in the
Yeah.
most diverse locations on the planet.
Really?
You'll need the wits
This
to
is
solve
out?
puzzles, the
I
expertise
remember
to
them
kill
teasing the
bosses,
shit out of
and
this.
firepower to fight legions of undead guardians. Acquire treasure and
Looks kinda
successfully
shitty.
make your way back to complete the mission and receive your share of the spoils. As you go on
Project
missions,
Treasure, I think
characters
it's
will
called.
level up, unlock more skills, and increase their funds
I guess
so
it
you
could
can
be fun.
acquire new weapons. Each map also has a variety of different routes, puzzles, and enemy spawns, so levels can be played and enjoyed multiple times. You can look forward to
That's
playing
called
Lost
Lost
Reavers
Reavers.
in the open beta version coming soon to Wii U.
Okay. Full version, alright.
Next, let's paint the town red,
Again,
and
do
just
this
about
quick.
every other color. In the Paper Mario series, we always challenge ourselves to bring something fresh to the
What?
action-adventure genre. And this time, in Paper Mario Color Splash,
What
the
the
theme
fuck?
is colors and paint. As such, the game takes place in a colorful paradise called
They're just
Prism
gonna.
Island.
Hey, by the way, new
But
Paper Mario
something
game. Fuck
is
you.
very wrong. Prism Island is being
They
drained
need to
of
like
its color.
build this fucking announcement.
To
up,
make
just
sense
like,
of all this,
By the
it's up to
way,
Paper
guess what
Mario
we
to
have?
do like he does and set off on a journey to bring color back to the land. And his new paint hammer is just the ticket. It splashes paint on anything he hits, restoring the island's color bit by bit. He can even splash paint on colorless toads to revive the poor little guys. A splash of color will even liven up a toad house. In battle, you'll
So
paint
they're ripping up
cards
the
like
blob.
this, and then flick them to start the battle.
Whatever. No
There
one
are
played
special
the blob.
cards too. They'll unleash some satisfyingly powerful attacks.
Oh
The
shit!
latest entry in this beloved series, Paper Mario
that
Color
wasn't
Splash
just announced
is
now.
currently planned for release in 2016.
Oh, really?
Pikachu, Lucario,
No shit,
Machamp,
idiot. God damn
Gengar,
it.
and many more
the
of your
fucking
favorite
summer
Pokemon
2016.
are about to face off in
Yeah,
Pokkén
whatever.
Tournament for Wii U.
Alright, this might be
In
fun.
the Ferrum League, players will start at the bottom tier,
It's like
facing
a
off
way
against
better
relatively
version of what
easy
Stadium
opponents.
should have been.
But as you move up in the ranks, you'll
doesn't
encounter
make any
skilled
sense, but
opponents
whatever.
worthy of your absolute best. Winning a fight in any mode earns in-game
Oh, what the
currency
fuck?
that allows you
Pikachu
to
with
change the
Lucha
appearance
costume?
of your avatar.
Oh, that's so cool.
Battles will
Alright, that's
require
so
quick
lame.
reflexes and the ability to read your opponent. Some
can
Pokemon are
customize your
fast and
avatar.
can use their speed to rush in and deal damage. Other Pokemon rely on their brute power to dominate the competition. Each main battle Pokemon and pairings of support Pokemon can change the way you approach the fight.
This seems like it
So
could be
find
really
your
fun.
favorite combination to suit your playstyle.
So wait,
To help
can
you
you play
determine
as
which
all
Pokemon
of the
you should try
Pokemon, or is
first,
it only like
here's
20
a few
or 30?
highlights of main battle Pokemon. Lucario uses powerful aura-based attacks to create attacking projectiles from far away. After activating Burst Attack mode, Lucario can unleash a massive beam of aura energy to get back into the battle or to finish it off.
Hashtag winning. Fucking
Machamp
memes.
capitalizes on brute strength via rapid-fire punches, damaging throws, and more to send opponents reeling. This Pokemon
Nice.
is a real heavy hitter and a force to be reckoned with
And
when up
he's
close and personal.
also vegan.
Last but not least, Gengar pulls out every trick in the book to keep opponents guessing. If instantly appearing anywhere,
the
throwing
compression's
punches
going
from
way
out of
down.
nowhere, and more doesn't scare you,
The Wii U
then
can only
Gengar's
handle 12
final
frames
burst
per second,
attack
so this
move
is
is
really
really
destroying
the
it.
stuff of nightmares. For early adopters, an exclusive Amiibo
true, by
card
the
of
way, I'm
Shadow
just lying.
Mewtwo will come within the physical copy
someone's
of the
gonna
first
say,
production
"Hey,
run of the game. So make
Mew."
sure you grab it early, as it won't last forever.
Cool, Shadow
Pokkén
Mewtwo.
Tournament launches on Wii U March 18th.
Yeah,
And
buddy.
to whet your appetite for launch day, make sure to
Damn it.
catch the final battles of the Pokkén Tournament Early Access competition that airs on March 17th. And tomorrow, March 4th, we'll return to the
Yeah,
land
here
of
we go,
Hyrule,
I knew it.
or journey there for the first time to experience an
Twilight
updated version
Princess.
of one of the most stirring tales in the Zelda series. The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess
Fuck yeah,
HD.
I can't wait.
Visit our YouTube channel to watch the Twilight Princess retrospective video series
Oh,
and
they
learn
used the
all about
GameCube
the making
version
of
for
the
this one,
original from
which would
development
make
team
sense, I
members.
guess. They're not
The
using
fourth
motion
and
controls
final
stuff.
episode will fill you in on all the new features in the Wii U
And it looks
version
about the same
when
as
it
the Wii
launches
version.
tomorrow alongside the game. March is also a big month for Nintendo 3DS, but no matter your system of choice, Nintendo has your back. Because this month also sees the introduction of Nintendo's new loyalty program, My Nintendo.
Okay.
It's more than just a traditional point program.
They got rid
My
of
Nintendo aims to
Club,
offer
so-
more comprehensive and integrated features that will reward you for interacting with Nintendo products and services in a
Cool.
variety of new ways. You can pre-register for Nintendo's first smart device app, Miitomo, and sign up for a
Miitomo.
Nintendo account now to become a My Nintendo member and start earning My Nintendo Platinum points. Stay tuned for more details to come.
Okay.
You know, there's another thing you can look forward to in March, and it involves
My
Amiibo.
Def.
Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge is a special treat for all you Amiibo
Hangs
lovers out
yourself
there.
right there. I got
In this
more
free
sense of
download for Wii U and Nintendo 3DS,
Hey, he
you
kills
can tap
himself, right?
compatible
That's
Amiibo
funny, right?
figures to guide one of 10 mini characters through specific levels that they alone can access. Each mini has their own powers too, like Mini Mario, who can wall jump. There are some other really neat powers as well. This game will be available for early access at participating retailers beginning March 25th
Looks
with
like
the purchase
bullshit.
of any Nintendo Amiibo figure.
Whoa!
It will also be available to download for free from Nintendo eShop on Wii U
I don't know, it
and
looks like it
Nintendo
could be kinda
3DS
fun.
beginning April
Good idea, I
28th.
guess. Alright.
In other Amiibo news, Series 4 of the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards are on the way
Oh,
this June.
fucking kill
Also keep an eye
me!
out for the Isabelle Amiibo figure, which will be
No, look
available
at that piece of
individually,
shit.
separate from the Animal
I heard
Crossing
that's
Amiibo
supposed to be an
Festival
awful
bundle in
game.
June as
I'm
well,
surprised they're even showing
which will
it.
be accompanied
Might
by
as well show
another
Devil's
Amiibo
Third
figure,
right next to it.
this time sporting her summer outfit.
Oh, cute.
Now let's take a look at what else is
I
new
bang
in
that.
Nintendo eShop for Nintendo 3DS.
It's obviously what Nintendo
Virtual
wants
Console
us
is
to
about
think.
to receive an upgrade, exclusively on new Nintendo 3DS systems.
Wait, is she of age?
We'll begin releasing Super NES
Oh!
Virtual Console titles,
Super Mario
complete
World is one of my
with
favorite
new
games.
Nintendo
Oh,
3DS
Earthbound on
exclusive
3DS.
features, like perfect
Super
pixel
Metroid.
mode, which displays each game in its original resolution.
Oh, Link to the
The
Past.
classic games you see
Pilot
on
Wing.
screen and more
Donkey
are
Kong Country
coming
Tour.
in the near future. The
F-Zero.
very near future. To begin, these original Super NES launch games will be available in Nintendo eShop
What?
for new Nintendo 3DS
nice.
systems following today's presentation.
But.
We'll add to the lineup with these titles on March 24th,
Oh.
and then even more on
What
April
happens
14th.
if I have them
The
already on my
legendary
Wii
games
U?
of the Super NES era hold a
Do I have
special
'em?
place in many gamers' hearts, mine included. So I'm planning to turn my new Nintendo 3DS XL into my own portable Super NES vault. I hope you do too.
Oh, I thought you
It's
said
hard to
something cool.
imagine how solitaire and horse racing could be related. Well, because they're not. But that didn't stop the developers at Game Freak.
What the fuck? Game
Pocket
Freak?
Card Jockey, you'll
Oh,
play as a
come
jockey
on.
who has to partake in a
Come on,
fast-paced,
Game Freak.
simplified version of solitaire to propel your horse through intense races. As you clear cards, you'll earn Unity Power, which is used to move your horse on the track or saved for a
What?
boost in the home stretch. It's all about leveling up your horse through strategic positioning and placement on the track.
With cards? And
As the level
solitaire?
rises, your horse's stats will increase, and you'll gain bonuses too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
Over
that's
time,
how
you'll start
horse
to win trophies for
racing works.
high-ranking races, which will draw in sponsors. And eventually, you'll retire your faithful steed, and then another, and pair them up on the farm.
Oh
to breed
shit,
and
you gonna
train
make
new
little
ponies.
babies. Yeah, it
Before
looks
you know
like
it,
what's his name
You
from
may be surprised at just how
Rapidash or
deep such
whatever,
a simple
from,
game could be.
a ponytail?
Find out for yourself when Pocket Card
From
Jockey
Pokemon.
rides into Nintendo eShop for Nintendo 3DS in May.
Oh,
Next
wow.
up, Azure Striker Gunvolt 2.
The fuck?
The first game in the series featured the exciting, fast-paced 2D action
Man,
that you've come to
this
expect
this
from
shit's
Inti
going
Creates.
quick.
For the sequel,
This
the
looks
action
kinda
has
cool.
evolved and comes equipped with new features. Now,
I love
Gunvolt's
fast-paced
rival
kinda
Pokkén has
games like
joined
this.
the
It
fray
reminds
as
me
a
of,
playable character. Dash into
one of the
enemies
Mega
to
Man
walk
Zero
onto them,
games on
then
GBA.
unleash
That
a
was-
devastating homing
Very
shot.
similar.
But that's not all.
That was the only
Copen
one I
can
actually
also
played.
copy the abilities
Of
of
the Mega
all
Man
7
X
new
games, I
boss
guess.
characters and use them as
I
his
played
own.
a couple, but that was like one of the only ones.
If you haven't had a chance to play the original yet, from March 2nd till June 1st,
free?
Azure Striker Gunvolt will be available at a discounted price in Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, it sucked my.
Azure
$10.
Striker Gunvolt 2 will be available in Nintendo eShop on 3DS this summer.
Oh, damn.
Last month, Fire Emblem Fates marched
Yeah?
on to Nintendo 3DS
Oh, I'm
systems.
so addicted. I love it.
And this
so
month,
good.
a whole new path through the game will become available, along with the next installment in a series of downloadable content.
Oh, cool.
This third path through the story, Fire Emblem Fates Revelation, will do as its name implies,
Wait, I thought that
reveal
already
many
came out.
secrets you can't discover in the paths of Birthright or Conquest. When the Revelation path releases on March 10th, select Explore Fates in the title screen to connect to the internet and purchase Revelation in-game for just under 20 real-world dollars.
Oh,
Once you purchase the path,
Real-world
a
dollars.
third option will appear at the Branch of Fate in Chapter 6.
refuse
to choose a side.
That's
And
what
today,
Revelation is?
2 new maps will be
Or
released at
yeah,
the
Revelation.
in-game DLC shop, Dragon's Gate. You can acquire rare weapons on the map Museum Melee, and on March 17th, the map Royal Royale will be released. In this map, the siblings of both kingdoms will have to spar to determine who among them is worthy of the task to save an alternate version of Corrin from another world.
Oh.
Each map is available at Dragon's Gate for the price you see on screen. But if you've purchased Map Pack 1, they're already yours for the taking. And
Really?
keep an eye out for even more DLC
Oh,
maps
so Map
added
Pack 1,
weekly
okay.
until April
That-
21st.
that's really cool. Map Pack
March
1 was,
onward, my heroic friend.
just a season pass
The battle
kinda.
isn't over yet. 3 weeks from today, Hyrule Warriors Legends will declare war on Nintendo
that
3DS
music.
systems.
I mean, they
As
should've
fans of the
played it
Wii U version
with Twilight
already know,
Princess, 'cause
the
this
game will pit you as
meh.
one of your favorite Zelda characters against a near limitless army of moblins, dodongos, and the like. You can even battle as characters from The Legend of
I
Zelda,
was very
The
mad
Wind
on this
Waker,
on Wii, so I
and
highly
the
doubt
brand new
like it on
character,
PS,
Linkle.
PSP, yeah.
Fans of the Wii U
DS,
version were dedicated to finishing the fight and enjoyed the amount of
Finish the
additional
fight, don't
content that was
steal,
offered.
Halo's
And so,
motto.
I'm pleased to announce that Hyrule Warriors Legends will also have some new downloadable content available in 2016.
Thank God.
Beginning on launch day,
Season pass?
you can buy a season pass, which will give you access to 4 brand new DLC packs.
It's a
If
fucking
you buy the season
3DS
pass,
game, though.
you'll get an exclusive bonus costume for Ganondorf.
For that
available on launch
3DS
day
game that
only
came
in
out on
Hyrule
Wii
Warriors
U 2
Legends.
years prior.
These packs will also be available for purchase individually. On launch day,
That's an
anyone in the
awesome-
US
is that
who picks up
Amiibo?
a
Did he
physical
say that
copy
was
of
Amiibo?
Hyrule Warriors Legends
That was an
will receive a
awesome Amiibo
download
if that
code
was.
for a free Nintendo 3DS Hyrule Warriors
I'd
Legends
totally buy
theme.
that.
And a transfer code will
Just
allow
Amiibo, not the
purchasers who
fucking
own the
game.
Wii U version of the game to download and play as the 5 new characters and use Ganondorf's trident weapon
Ooh,
from
Tetra,
Hyrule Warriors
nice.
Legends in the original Hyrule Warriors
Of course,
on
Tetra's
Wii
on the
U.
front fucking
And
cover.
finally, if you pre-order the game at GameStop in the US, you'll also receive a special edition, softcover, 16-page character art book.
Oh
With it,
shit!
you can learn more about key
Can't wait to
characters
never
and
look
view
at that, and
concept
then it
art
gets
of
a story
various
because I
warriors
don't
and
care.
weapons, including the new hero Linkle and her mysterious compass.
Linkle.
There's another new character flying our way, and she'll be available to download for free in both Hyrule
it
Warriors
Zelda?
Legends and
The male
Hyrule
version of
Warriors
Zelda?
on Wii U. Medley is her name,
Oh,
and The Legend of Zelda:
okay,
The Wind
yeah,
Waker
Wind
was her
Waker.
first game. Now, she and her harp are ready for battle. You can add Medley to your roster as a free download, launching alongside the release of the first DLC pack.
You're a tiny little
Charge into
feet.
battle when Hyrule Warriors Legends releases on Nintendo 3DS, March 25th.
Wow.
Next, let's brush up on our art skills with true masters of the craft.
Fuck.
Disney Art Academy is a fun
Oh.
game that'll teach you how to draw popular Disney and Pixar characters.
Okay.
Lessons feature a wide range of characters, and your instructor
Hey,
will
look,
teach
it's
you how to
Mickey
draw them
Mouse.
step by step. Draw lines, color
That's
them
not my
in,
show.
add shadows and highlights as you're instructed, and voila!
Oh.
Anyone can create
Put
beautiful
a little
illustrations
bit
of
of
Disney
white
and
on
Pixar
it?
characters like these.
Oh, I guess a shine.
With a wave of the magic
Alright.
brush, you can give your masterpiece a touch of stars,
Ooh.
glitter, clouds, and more. Sample artwork will include a variety of characters.
I can't wait
from
to put
Mickey
this
Mouse
game down.
and
Never
Winnie
show
the
anybody
Pooh
that I did
to
this
beloved
stuff.
Disney princesses, to some of Pixar's best, and
Oh, wow.
yes, even Disney's Frozen. Plus, you'll learn a variety of
No
art styles
shit, they're gonna
depending
put
on the
Frozen in it?
illustrations
No
you're
way.
drawing. So hone your skills and
I would've
have some
never
fun
thought they would
when
just
Disney Art Academy
put
launches
Frozen
on
in there.
Nintendo 3DS
That's crazy.
May 13th. The original Bravely Default gave thousands of RPG fans
Bravely
exactly what they were looking for. And a big part of
Hearing
that
iffy
was the
things about this
exciting
game.
jobs your characters could take on to learn
Never
powerful
finished Bravely
abilities.
Default.
Across the world, you'll encounter dozens of
Oh, I'll
jobs
just
that
wait,
each
most
bring
likely.
different strengths to the table. As for today, I thought I'd spotlight a couple of the jobs that are new to the sequel. Bravely Second End Layer, which is fast approaching. Some jobs
Cool.
may sound like standard RPG fare, but I assure you the wizard is anything but. Wizards use spellcraft to customize spells with added effects, like hammer and mist. For a powerful strategy, try combining this with the elemental spells of black and red mages, or the healing spells of white mages. And then there's the Catmancer. They learn the moves of the monsters
Catmancer?
you encounter, and then train cats to perform them in exchange for treats.
That's
One way to test out
Amazing.
some of the new jobs is with the upcoming Bravely Second demo.
oh.
The demo story revolves around the Three Cavaliers, an elite band of Crystal Guard knights that Her Holiness, Agnès Oblige, has dispatched to look into disturbances that have been cropping up. This side story can only be experienced in this free demo when it
Really?
launches in Nintendo eShop March
I think
10th.
they did the same
Best
thing
Buy
with
Gamers Club Unlocked members
Oh.
will also receive a unique 16-digit code
Wow.
to access the demo early on March 7th.
Oh.
Playing the demo
Is this the
will
first
net you
time they
play
even
bonuses you
mentioned
can transfer into
Best
the
Buy
full version
Gamers
of the
Unlocked
game
members?
when it becomes
I
available.
feel like
for
that's a new
purchase.
thing. No one's
And if you're so
has
inclined,
ever done that
you can
before.
pre-purchase
I'm
the
like an
game for
OG,
Nintendo
baby.
3DS,
I
also
got that shit
on
when it was
March 10th
$120.
in the
Now it's like
Nintendo
30
eShop.
bucks.
And right now, there's another great way to get a taste for this series. The free
Kill
demo
yourself.
for the original Bravely
What?
Default is still available in Nintendo eShop.
Oh, really? I thought you'd get
When you're
rid
ready
of it
to
for no
jump
reason.
into the sequel, there's also a collector's edition of Bravely Second
Oh,
End
shit,
Layer
what?
that will include the game, a soundtrack CD, and this. The
Oh!
official art book.
I have the
It'll give
fucking
you a bigger,
first
better
special
look
edition.
at the series'
so
memorable characters, landscapes, monsters, and much, much more. If you want to
May
learn
have to
about this
pre-order
new
that.
entry in the franchise, stay tuned to our YouTube channel this month for our new Bravely Second End Layer video series. Bravely Second End Layer launches exclusively on Nintendo 3DS
I thought it was
systems
sold
April
out, but let
15th.
me see. Alright, sold out in Best Buy. I mean,
Another
GameStop
massive
still.
RPG is headed to Nintendo 3DS, and it's one fans have been clamoring for. Dragon Quest VII,
Oh!
Fragments of the
Yes!
Forgotten Past,
Wait,
has
no,
been
7. Oh,
completely
fuck that, I don't
remade
care.
for Nintendo 3DS. It's
I lost my
essentially
shit
a
for no
brand new
reason.
game. The world has been
I
rebuilt.
heard Dragon Quest
the
8 is
characters
supposed
have
to
new
come
3D
out this year.
models, and the story
Yeah, everybody in
has
the
been
chat, in
completely
the Twitch chat,
retranslated.
wrong one.
You
Never
play
mind.
as Oster, the young son of a famous
I
fisherman
love Dragon
who wants
Quest
more
8.
from his life than fishing.
I would love to play
And
that
trust
again.
me, he's gonna get it. He sets off on an adventure with the mischievous Prince Kiefer
God, I got so
and a
fucking
clever,
pumped.
headstrong
I already know
girl
it's
named
coming, so I
Mirage.
don't know why it even matters.
Using a fragment detector, the trio search the world for fragments of stone
Let's see
tablets.
if it's on.
After putting
Best
the
Buy.
tablets together again, they warp to the
I
past
kind of want that
in
because
order
man,
to
that
save the
fucking.
present.
Oh yeah,
Along
they
the
do.
way, they'll engage in classic turn-based combat
Pre-order.
and gain
Oh,
access
yeah.
to more than
Yeah,
30
pre-order
classes
pre-order
with
right
powerful
in,
abilities.
right in there. I don't
With
know what
art
I'm
by
saying.
Akira Toriyama and the
I
pedigree
guess
of
I
the
am
Dragon
getting the
Quest
game, guys.
series, this is pure
I might
RPG
keep it sealed
goodness.
too, because I don't think I'll be playing it.
Dragon Quest VII, Fragments of the Forgotten Past, launches on Nintendo 3DS later this year.
Wait, what?
In Japan, there's a game known as
Okay.
Monster Hunter Cross, the latest game
Oh, yeah,
in
the
the
new
Monster
Monster
Hunter series. And now it's coming west as Monster Hunter Generations.
Cool.
With the new style system
Okay,
and
so it
Hunter
said it was in
arts,
stock, but
this
then
is
I
the most
tried and it
customizable
didn't let
Monster
me.
Hunter experience ever. And you can get a taste of what's
That's
to come
annoying.
in this debut trailer.
It said it's in stock, but then I try and it says it's not in stock. Thanks, Best Buy? Maybe it's just putting it up. Give me a second. Monster Hunter 4 I tried to get into on the 3DS, and I don't know, I can't have fun with that game on portable. I don't know why. And I even got the new 3DS to make it much easier, and it's still, I don't know. I didn't get the new 3DS just for that, though. I got it because I'm like that. I just buy everything, I guess. And take the hunt online. Watch this shit. Look at all these weapons. Oh, the monsters, the tornadoes. Actually, this looks pretty good graphically. This is on 3DS. I mean, the compression is going down like a motherfucker, but I guess that was CG, so. YouTube, what the fuck?
We'll have more to say about the game in the future, but for now, a quick shout out. Anyone who plays
The
Monster
Gordon
Hunter
movie guy, I
Generations
know
on
he's
a
watching.
Nintendo
Wait, what?
3DS with Monster Hunter 4
Hey, what's
Ultimate
up, man?
save data present on it will receive bonus content in the new game.
Oh, cool.
As a special promotion,
yeah.
Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is being offered at a special price of $19.99
Oh.
in Nintendo eShop for
That's pretty
48 hours, starting today at 3 p.m. Pacific Time.
That's pretty cool.
It's a great game
I already
and
have
a
it,
great
but
reason to get hyped for the next one. Here's another. I'm happy to announce that Monster Hunter Generations will feature a special collaboration armor set based on Mark
Everything has a
from the
collaboration
Fire
with
Emblem
Fire
series.
Emblem.
To see the full-length trailer of this collaboration, head over
Everything
to
does.
twitter.com/monsterhunter. Monster
Project
Hunter
X Zone
Generations will be
had one
available
too,
on
didn't they?
Nintendo 3DS in summer
so.
2016.
Yeah.
At E3,
X Zone
there was
2.
one game we introduced that left fans with some questions. Today, Kensuke Tanabe, the producer of the Metroid Prime series, is here to help
What?
you understand how Metroid Prime Federation Force will become an integral part of the Metroid Prime universe. Tanabe-san?
No, not this embarrassing
Hello, everyone.
shit.
I'm Kensuke Tanabe.
Come on, just make a fucking new
I started
Metroid.
from the GameCube
A 2D one.
So it's been about
Make another
15
Zero Mission.
years
Make another
since I first
Fusion.
became
Those
the
are two
producer
of my
of the
favorite
Metroid Prime
goddamn
series.
portable games ever.
Today, I want to introduce you to the newest
fucking
installment in the Metroid
Rocket
Prime series,
League looking shit.
Metroid Prime Federation Force.
I meant the other
Being a
game
new
mode. What is it
title in a
called?
series we
Prime
deeply
Ball or
love.
what?
As the development team, we approached it with great passion. and
Alright,
effort.
I'll give it a chance. I'm not gonna be the dickhead that goes, fuck this.
Development on this game started in 2009.
What?
At that time, we started with the idea of developing a new online
Oh, that
multiplayer
must
focused
really
Metroid
suck
Prime
if they've
title
been working on
for a
this for
handheld system.
7 years at this point, where everybody's like, fuck this game. We worked for 7 years. Fuck
Early
you.
experiments began in collaboration with our reliable partners at Next Level Games, who I had worked with on Mario Strikers for GameCube and on Punch-Out for Wii.
Oh.
We kicked off official
That's a good
development
game.
with them,
I
but
don't
at
like
that
Strikers
point, we were
myself.
working on the
not a big
Nintendo
fan.
DSi.
I know a lot of people like it, but I don't.
And with the DSi,
Which is weird because
it
I
became
love soccer
clear that we
games,
wouldn't be
so.
able to achieve
I don't like
the
soccer
type of
itself, but I like
performance
soccer
fans
games.
would expect. When we saw
I
the
know,
new
strange.
Nintendo 3DS a few years later, For one thing, we knew that the Nintendo 3DS would address our performance issues, and we were also excited about the expanded control options provided by the C-Stick. At that point, we decided to restart the project. We wanted to use this new game to tell the story of the battle between the Galactic Federation and the Space Pirates. I had always imagined battles between these two within the universe, but we had never really explored that in the previous games. I had been wanting to do it for over 10 years, so I was ready and excited to try. But given the focus on the Galactic Federation and Space Pirate battle, while Samus would appear in the story, it meant that she couldn't be the main player character this time. So, using the
Wow,
Galactic
Samus
Federation
looks fucking
soldiers as the
goofy.
main characters was the natural course of action for this game. Another theme we wanted to add to the game system was the idea, like an RPG, of players having the ability to choose their own distinct roles in the game. Like a healer, a warrior, a
Oh,
mage,
like every
and
game
so
that's
on.
co-op.
You receive certain types of sub-weapons from the Federation in each mission, and players
this
must
could
divide
be
them
fun.
among themselves
I'm
based
not
on
gonna
a
just
weight
shit all
limit
over
before
it. just
taking them
'cause
on a mission.
It has Metroid on it, and we haven't had a good Metroid game since
So,
freaking
for
Metroid
example,
Prime 3.
if you carry a lot of repair capsules, then that player becomes a sort of healer in the game. And if you take on all the missiles, then you become a warrior. I would love to explain more about that aspect today, about the character's art style, or why we created Blast Ball, and
Oh,
so
yeah,
on.
that's it.
But let's save that for another time.
Oh, yeah.
What
How
I
about
can
you
say
save
for
that,
sure
put it in a
is
box,
that
and
Metroid
fucking
Prime
throw it away.
Federation Force is a game that absolutely belongs in the Metroid universe. That I promise. Please take a look at this video.
I hope it says JK and it's just
Samus
Metroid Prime
Aran's
4.
solitary
so
war on the
that'd be
Space
amazing.
Pirates terminated their phase-on experiments on Metroids. But the galaxy is not at peace. Recognizing a need to combat the Space Pirate menace, the Galactic Federation launched Project Golem, a top-secret program to develop mechanized battle armor based on the technology in Samus Aran's power suit. The most elite members of the Galactic Marines were chosen and put through intense training to form what would become the Federation Force.
I want to like this. I really do, but I really do
Their
feel like
first
they're just
mission is to
throwing the
survey
name
the
in there.
three-planet Bermuda system and reclaim an
I
abandoned
guess I can
Federation
kind of see some
outpost
Metroid
on
in
the
there, but
resource-rich
I don't know.
planet Excelsior,
It's really
which was
not
devastated by a meteor
something
crash
I
20
personally
years ago,
want.
plunging it into an ice age.
I know it doesn't fucking matter what I want, obviously. If that's true, we would have had tons of Metroid games at this point. We would have also had a brand new Beyond Good and Evil, and Just Dance wouldn't be coming out every year,
On
and
Excelsior, all that
Halo
stood in
would
the
have
way were mere
a brand new
ice
game every year that were
But
was
then
amazing.
the team came face to face with a well-known
And Witcher
threat they
4 would
weren't
be out
expecting.
right now.
Space Pirates. Now the only way to survive is to work as a team,
Well, alas, I can't.
to master their mechs, and to take down the Space Pirates against all odds. The mission isn't over yet.
Okay.
Stay tuned for more information on this next chapter in the Metroid Prime universe. We'll also be hosting several hands-on opportunities, starting with WonderCon in late March, so I hope you'll try the game out for yourself. Metroid Prime Federation Force releases on Nintendo 3DS systems late spring 2016.
Late spring, so...
Next, I'd like to
May?
announce a game that combines some great selections
June, maybe?
from some great games. Rhythm Heaven on Nintendo DS, Rhythm Heaven Fever on Wii,
Oh.
and more. Introducing Rhythm Heaven Megamix, which will be
Cool.
coming to North America this year.
Nice.
Rhythm Heaven Megamix on
I really like
Nintendo
Rhythm
3DS
Heaven.
offers
Lot
more
of
than
fun.
100 rhythm games, 70 of which have been carefully selected from previous titles in the series,
Oh, okay, so
including
this is
the original Game
bunch
Boy
of
Advance
other
game, which was
mini
never
games.
released in North America.
this is, I guess, kind of
There
like the
are
new
also 30
Wario.
brand
where
new rhythm games. So replay a classic or tap into a new one when Rhythm Heaven
Less
Megamix
weird.
launches later this year.
I
Now,
hope it's summer.
let's take a look at one last game.
Oh,
It has a lot of my coworkers tickled pink. Kirby is
Kirby.
headed back to the
Fuck.
Nintendo 3DS family of systems.
What do you mean headed back?
This time, invaders have mechanized
For the
Dreamland.
first time
To
since the
restore
last
this home
one.
to its original form, Kirby must rise up. At first, the game may look familiar. The pink puff will travel through stages by jumping back and forth between
love
the
Kirby,
foreground
but
and
that's the
background,
last thing,
while
really?
using more than 25 copy abilities.
Okay.
Of course,
Looks like a Kirby
there will
game.
be new copy abilities. But here's the kicker. In this game, Kirby will
has a
use
gun.
his new enemy's tech against them.
Kirby has a gun.
His Robobot armor is
Oh,
extremely
cool, it's,
strong,
Kirby,
to the point where it can actually destroy
Kirby Prime,
obstacles that
Federation
stand in
Force.
Kirby's way. And taking a page from Kirby himself, the Robobot armor can copy enemy abilities and use powerful modified versions of them called modes. The Robobot armor can use more than 10 modes. No matter what, Kirby and his Robobot armor will deliver 2 types of action for twice the fun. There's also a separate mode included in this game called Team Kirby Clash. It lets up to 4 players join forces to battle against powerful bosses. You'll select one of 4 roles and participate in a co-op quest to defeat a boss. Supporting your team by utilizing each role's abilities is the key to victory. While you play, you'll find tablets, and if you
Looks
collect
great.
them all, your team can activate a powerful
I've
team
never said
meteor
that, so-
to inflict major damage.
So
For the first time in a Kirby
I don't know.
game, when you
Shittily?
complete a quest, you'll gain experience points.
Fuck it.
And as you level up, your abilities will grow more powerful.
only 10 levels?
That way,
Come
you can
on.
take on more difficult quests. Team
That's
Kirby
a right
Clash is
idea.
available for download play as well, so you can play with friends who don't have the game yet,
Sounds like
or
Smash.
you can play alone with sidekicks.
A very
In
slow
addition,
Smash.
this title is compatible with Amiibo. Tap
Of
them
course
to give
it
Kirby
is.
copy abilities in the
Give
game.
me your Meta Knight!
Some Amiibo will even give you character-specific abilities. For instance, tapping the Mario Amiibo will
Oh.
give you the fire ability,
That's a good idea. All amiibos? What will Shovel Knight give
and
him?
tapping the Link Amiibo will give you the sword ability.
I guess a shovel.
In fact, if you tap any Amiibo, something is sure to happen, so try it out
Hail
sometime.
Kirby.
Alongside Kirby Planet Robobot on June 10th, we're launching a new line of Kirby series Amiibo, including Kirby, of course,
Air
Meta
Ride.
Knight, King Dedede, and the irreplaceable Waddle Dee.
Ah,
When you
Waddle
tap any
Dee!
of these Kirby series
Waddle Dee,
Amiibo,
new
Kirby
Waddle
will
Dee!
receive a copy ability, but he'll also get a costume unique to each figure. Not to mention, the Kirby figure grants him a power you can only get in this game with Amiibo,
Oh,
the
wow.
UFO ability. Who knew Kirby was such a tech guru?
Fuck you.
Kirby Planet Robobot will mechanize your gaming
Robobot.
world on June 10th. Thanks for tuning in to this Nintendo Direct. When we have more to reveal, we'll let you know. See you next time.
Wow, that was it? I mean, a couple of decent things. I mean, I shouldn't have expected much, to be fair, because they kind of just dropped this out of nowhere a couple days ago. It wasn't like a hyped one. It was just like, yeah, whatever. And also, we're kind of close to E3 at this point, 3 months from now. I mean, not, too close, but pretty close. So I'm sure they were saving a lot of the big reveals for then, even though really last year and the year before that they didn't really show too much. Even though 2 years ago was a lot of fun. I liked that conference quite a bit. I don't know. It was an okay Nintendo Direct. It showed a lot of stuff that is coming out this summer and, in May and March and April and whatnot. So it did actually do what it was promised to do. So I do have to say that, hey, good on them. They actually showed a lot of stuff. It wasn't like 5 things that we already knew about, and that was it. They showed like a good 10, 12, 13 things. And I'm including the DLC and stuff. So that was cool. They actually explained what the DLC for Fates will be, which is kind of cool. I don't know if I'll get it because I don't have tons of money to burn on stuff like that, but I might get maybe one of those map packs just to try it out. They're only $3, so might as well. See how short they are. If they're really short, then I ain't buying anymore. Pokkén Tournament I'm interested in. Of course, I love Kirby, so I'll probably get that. Kirby Amiibos, maybe not. Maybe Waddle Dee, that might be it. I don't have anything else to say. Twilight Princess is tomorrow, which I'll be playing that all day. I have nothing else to really say. So if I had to rate this one, it was a mediocre one, but it did what it was supposed to do. I'll be generous. I give it a 7 out of 10. It was a decent little Nintendo Direct. Didn't have big surprises, but it did show a couple of new things. A couple of things that they probably shouldn't have shown, like freaking Mario and Sonic's bullshit Olympic Games or whatever. But besides that, it was a decent one. It was alright. So anyway, there you go, Nintendo Direct for March, I guess, until next time. That was it. There you go. That was the new Nintendo Direct. I hope you enjoyed me watching it. And I hope you enjoyed the Direct itself. And I hope you enjoy life and all that. So I'm just going to pop this up here. I'm using OBS. Alright. Thank you. Until next time, goodbye.